Just imagine you're on Mars, you're having a great time with your wife, you're drinking wine. I mean, it's like Mars, but Earth-like. But it's not as quite as Earth-like. You gotta get your water by sucking a straw to the ground, which basically doesn't work as well as just drinking from the tap. So, second of all, you're suffocating from no air. Why we shouldn't go to Mars. Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about why we shouldn't go to Mars. As the guy mentioned, or as he's gonna mention, you haven't seen the video yet, what the heck am I talking about? That we should go to Mars and drill. That's my first point. As we have here on Earth, you can't just go drilling in the ground. It's dangerous. Things on Mars isn't like things on Earth. If I were to go to, let's say, I were to, an orange, let's see if I have anything else in here. No. An orange is a perfect example. You stab a hole in the orange, okay? You don't have just water coming out. You have orange juice. You have, like, if you rip an orange slowly, you can see a gas coming out. You see, like, but there's much more things you're going to get out of drilling. So who knows what's in the surface, the crust, or the inner part of Mars? All we know is that we're looking for water. That's all we're looking for. We're looking for water. We're not trying to find anything else. We could find mercury. We could find anything that's radioactive. We can find something that can burn up the freaking spacesuit that they're in while they're out there drilling. You never know what you're going to find. It's like on Earth. We drill for fossil fuels, we drill for oil, we drill for coal, we drill for diamonds. We just drill. Diamonds and coal and oil is not the only thing we're finding. We're finding dirt, we're finding minerals, we're finding life forms, fossils, all that kind of stuff. We're not just finding water. So I just want to make a point why going to Mars may not be the thing to do right now. I don't know what Trump is doing about this, but I'm saying it's not a great idea at all. I really not right now anyway, unless we know what's in Mars, like not like on Mars. Here's the surface, but I still have this dust ball. Here's the surface, but as we drill, we pull out different things. This is like a piece of plastic. But I'm looking for one thing. But I pull out 90 million different other things that could be either hazardous or really bad to us. I don't know. And my second point is just the trip there. Not only do you have to worry about gas, you have to worry about the people. Are they safe going there? Is like, are they mentally prepared to go to Mars? Because Mars is not just a quick trip. Mars takes months to get to, just saying. Have you ever seen the movie Interstellar? That shows how long it takes just to get to the nearest solar system. What I was just saying was how long it takes to get to Mars is not that quick. It's not that quick of a journey. So you got to get people who have time, who don't have families, who can just get up and go to Mars. I'm pretty sure they have astronauts on duty who can do that. Yeah, so you gotta account for what's in Mars, you gotta account for the time, you gotta account for the people, you gotta account for the trip. That's already 4 things. People, time, gas, and what's in Mars. That's four things. Fifth reason. Number 5. Bam, bam. Number 5, my 5th reason is I don't believe in aliens, but I don't even want to bring this up because the comments are gonna boom, explode, because everyone thinks different things about aliens. But I'm gonna say this: I don't know what's out there. I'm not gonna put my mouth on anything because I'm gonna blow my head off in the comments, shoot them up, pow, pow. I don't know what I'm doing. But quite seriously, people really, they're really like that. Is the monitor gonna come on? People are really like that. They really think. You see, I'm already touching into it. You know what? Hope you guys have enjoyed. That's all I had to say. You guys enjoy the video.
So when you originally started talking, you mentioned that you're going to address the why of going to Mars, but You never actually mentioned anything about that in your talk.
All right.
Could you go over that?
Sure. Okay. As I see it, there's 3 reasons why Mars should be the goal of our space program. And in short, it's because Mars is where the science is, it's where the challenge is, and it's where the future is. It's where the science is because Mars, okay, was once a warm and wet planet. It had liquid water on its surface for more than 1 billion years, which is about 5 times as long as it took life to appear on Earth after there was liquid water here. So if the theory is correct that life is a natural development from chemistry, or if you have liquid water, various elements in sufficient time, life should have appeared on Mars even if it subsequently went extinct. And if we can go to Mars and find fossils of past life, we'll have proven the development of life is a general phenomenon in the universe. Okay? Or alternatively, if we go to Mars and find plenty of evidence of past bodies of water, but no evidence of fossils of development of life, that could say that the development of life from chemistry is not sort of a natural process that occurs with high probability, but includes elements of freak chance, and we could be alone in the universe. Furthermore, if we can go to Mars and drill, because there's liquid water underground on Mars, reach the groundwater, there could be life there now. And if we can get hold of that and look at it and examine its biological structure and biochemistry, we could find out if life as it exists on Mars is the same as Earth life, because all Earth life at the biochemical level is the same. We all use the same amino acids, the same method of replicating and transmitting information, RNA, DNA, all that. Is that what life has to be? Or could life be very different from that? Are we what life is, or are we just one example drawn from a much vaster tapestry of possibilities? This is real science. This is fundamental questions that thinking men and women have wondered about for thousands of years. The role of life in the universe. This is very different from going to the moon and dating craters in order to produce enough data to get a credible paper to publish in the Journal of Geophysical Research and get tenure. Okay, this is hypothesis-driven critical science. This is the real thing. Second, the challenge, okay? I think societies are like individuals. We grow when we challenge ourselves. We stagnate when we do not. Humans to Mars program would be a tremendously bracing challenge for our society, be tremendously productive, particularly among youth, okay? Humans to Mars program would say to every kid in school today, learn your science and you could be an explorer of new worlds. We get millions of scientists, engineers, inventors, technological entrepreneurs, doctors, medical researchers out of that. And that the intellectual capital from that would enormously benefit us. It would dwarf the cost of the program. And then finally, it's the future. Mars is the closest planet that has on it all the resources needed to support life and therefore civilization. If we do what we can do in our time, establish that little Plymouth Rock settlement on Mars, then 500 years from now, there'll be new branches of human civilization on Mars, and I believe throughout nearby interstellar space. But, look, I ask any American, what happened in 1492? They'll tell me, well, Columbus sailed in 1492, and that is correct, he did. But that's not the only thing that happened in 1492. In 1492, England and France signed a peace treaty. In 1492, the Borgias took over the papacy. In 1492, Lorenzo de' Medici, the richest man in the world, died. Okay, a lot of things happened. If there had been newspapers in 1492, which there weren't, but if there had, those would have been the headlines, not this Italian weaver's son taking a bunch of ships and sailing off to nowhere. Okay, but Columbus is what we remember, not the Borgias taking over the papacy. Okay, well, 500 years from now, people are not going to remember which faction came out on top in Iraq or Syria or whatever, and and who was in and who was out, but they will remember what we do to make their civilization possible. Okay, so this is the most important thing we could do. Most important thing we could do in this time. And if you have it in your power to do something great and important and wonderful, then you should.
If you enjoyed that video, make sure you click that button, that subscribe button. It's somewhere over there. I don't know, but there are also some other videos on there. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you click that like button also. I think I already said that. I probably did. Alright, bye-bye.